Hello and welcome. In this video we'll be going over Dungeon Era. Dungeon Era is a dungeon exploration fighting type of game where you and other players can dive into a dungeon, fight enemies, and defeat a boss at the very end. Throughout your adventure in the dungeon, you will come across various enemies, traps, and materials that you can gather for crafting or selling. On top of this, you can get some equipment drops from enemies, and you can also find some pretty cool encounters in the different dungeons. Before you dive into a dungeon, you'll be able to look around and get familiar with the lobby. First off, you can either buy and sell items, or you can create your own items such as armor and weaponry. To do so, you will need some materials, so you're gonna have to do a run or two first. You can also get some free items from a daily chest found in the lobby. The game is filled with a ton of different armor pieces and a ton of different weaponry to choose from. If you have way too many items or you want to store some for later, you can also interact with a bank and store up to 99 items. Armor and weapons aren't the only things that can improve your character, but additionally you can gather items such as foods or potions to refill your stats such as health or stamina. As for spells and abilities, these can be unlocked to help you greatly during combat. As for the game itself, other than these few mechanics, the game is very straightforward as a dungeon game. You and fellow players can get together and explore the different dungeons and increase the difficulties that you dive into. All of the dungeons are procedurally generated, so each time you dive into them, they're gonna be different. On top of this, the game has quite a few different bosses that you can encounter. Overall, the game is very fun, very simplistic, and I would recommend giving it a shot. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. The game is pretty straightforward and it doesn't have too much to say about it. Big thanks to the owner of Dungeon Era. They gave me a bunch of items so I could quickly learn about the game and make this video for you guys so you guys get an idea of what the game is all about and hopefully check it out. Regardless, the game is still good and I would recommend giving it a shot if you're looking for a new experience to try out. Hopefully you have found a new game to try out and I hope you enjoy it. That's gonna be all from me and I will see ya.